Hello ladies, this is the Tailwind CSS website that we have available to us in the classroom, which is a very useful tool when styling your web pages. If you select the docs link up here, it takes you to all of Tailwind CSS's docs and all the options they have available. They also have a versions selection up here. I would suggest you choose the v3.4.1.7. It's just a little more detailed than the newer version. So when we go over to the colors, it shows all the different colors that are programmed into Tailwind CSS. So like a gray 700, how you would implement that into your code is you would put text gray 700, and then you can see that little color matches the color on their docs. So this is a very useful and handy tool if you select, so they have different flex boxes and grids, and there's different padding. So these are all the different padding. PE would be padding in, padding start, padding top, padding right, padding bottom. And then they also have the different font sizes, which you can do text dash extra small all the way up to 9XL. And when you're implementing that into your code, then you would just go here and say text dash 3XL, and then it makes your text 3XL. So it's a very handy tool. It's all the styling is done in line so that you can see exactly what you're styling as you change it. So there's different text decorations and styles. So they kind of give you a little bit of an example here. That's just the underline. This is the properties it's adding when you add this class to your inline styling. So there's some examples there, where you want to place your text, the color of the text, all those things. There's borders and just everything that you can think of as far as CSS goes. They also have a really cool component section. If you select this components link up here at the top, it will take you over to the component. So here's the different components that they have to offer. So they have all different types of sections here that you can select from. You can click see more and see all of them. So if we wanted to use one of the hero selections here, you would just select it right there. So it'll bring the different hero selections up. You definitely want to choose one that has this preview and code stuff at the top. The ones that say get the code, you have to pay for those. But it gives you a cool little preview right here. And then if you click on code, it will show you the code that you need to make your website look like their section. You do have the option of choosing HTML, React, or Vue. I like to use the HTML version, and then you can just click on this little clipboard here that's copied for you, and then you just go over to VS Code again. I made a little example page, and then you're going to put it in the return section right here and just paste that code in there. So that's how that works. And then you want to go through and change all these class names, and like these comments, you want to take them out to make the code work in React. At the end of the image tags, you have to add a closing tag. All of these class names, you can hit Control F. It says class. You drop this little arrow down, put class equals, and then you can change all those to class name, which is how they need to be. And then click this replace all, and then you can see all these class names got replaced to what we need them to look like. So here's another image tag. You'll put a closing tag there. So make it so that it fits in your code. And then you just make the adjustments as needed. These are some colors that we can redefine with whatever colors we want. So that's how you add the code into VS Code. And then yeah, there's lots of different ones you can choose from. So definitely explore these. They're very usable. You will use them time and time again, and it's very helpful to just get something set up and going on the page, and you can adjust it as needed. Thank you.